Okay, consumerism and drones. What happens when drones are going to start delivering packages, and what will happen to consumer behavior? How are we? What's the probability that we're going to buy a lot more stuff and destroy the already impacted ecosystems with our increasing purchase behaviors? We had this homework for the weekend. Some of us didn't do it. Some of us, alhamdulillah, did. So the ones who did, let's listen to them what they have to say. How did it start?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum assalam.
If you were to place an Amazon order and I told you it would arrive in just one day, the probability of you buying it compared to 2 days would be at least 5 times higher. But if I told you that same order could arrive in just a couple of hours, now there would be at least a 10 times higher probability. You see, drone technology is amazing and impressive. But if it reaches a point where drones can become a common everyday delivery method, it would create some serious problems. In this essay, I will not only explain what those problems are and what they'll eventually lead to. At this point in technology, it is already incredible what drones can do, and they have not even reached their peak. Right now, the most common uses are recording documentaries, taking photos, and flying high and fast for entertainment or even research purposes. However, once drones reach the stage where they can lift heavy boxes filled with goods and are mass-produced for delivery, our lives as we know could change dramatically. It would almost feel like an apocalypse of convenience. People will become victims of instant gratification, constantly ordering items simply just because it would arrive at their door in a couple of hours. This constant temptation would slowly change our habits and expectations over time. But what happens when hundreds, thousands, or even millions of drones are flying in the air all at the same time? I'll tell you, but the answer is not pretty. Drones would begin falling here and there like ballistic missiles, accident after accident. They would interfere with airplanes, helicopters, and emergency aircraft that rely on clear airspace. Boxes could drop unexpectedly on the heads of civilians below, causing injuries, panic, and chaos. Even a small malfunction could lead to serious consequences, especially in crowded cities where safety is already a concern. But this is a physical. What would happen to the actual lives of people? Even if the drones had a very organized and carefully planned routes, there would still be a major impact on the people's actual lives. Their debt would begin to pile up simply because they felt they had to buy something immediately. Whether it was a toy for their child or a product they truly did not need, knowing it would arrive in under 6 hours would remove any sense of patience or responsibility. I mean, people already have a short attention span due to things like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. People would stop bothering to go grocery shopping altogether because you could just buy your groceries the night before in bed. As a result, society would become increasingly lazy, and physical activity would decline even further. This lifestyle would take away almost all remaining daily movement from many people. But why has this not happened already? We already have services like Uber Eats and DoorDash, so why doesn't everyone just entirely rely on them? Well, there are 2 main reasons. The first one is the pricing. Since drones would only cost the fraction of a price of a car, delivery fees would likely be much cheaper. Drones also do not require gasoline, which will further reduce costs. The second reason is artificial intelligence. These drones would be controlled by AI, and many people already believe that AI is better than humans in almost every way possible. So people believe us. So when these 2 factors come together, they're like 2 devils working in cahoots, and they make and they're an unstoppable force that make everything cheap, fast, and seemingly perfect. In conclusion, while drone delivery and technology may seem exciting and efficient, it carries serious risks that could affect health, society, and even safety. Faster delivery would encourage reckless speeding, reduce physical activity, and create dangerous conditions in the sky. If this technology is not controlled and limited, the convenience it offers you could the convenience it offers could easily turn into a problem that is difficult to reverse.
Okay. We'll discuss about it after. Let's record everyone. Very well done. Abdullah.
Imagine this. You have a dream on something you like an object. You wake up and suddenly want that item. You go on your phone, click on Amazon, and buy it. 15 minutes later, a drone comes to the front door to deliver the item. And if you don't like it, you can return it right there and then. Imagine. Well, we are not far from this fantasy, or should I say nightmare. Let me explain. In a few years, if not a year, drones will become the primary package delivery source, delivering packages in 15 minutes or less, and always ready to return it right there and then. To all this would be a dream come true. What? Allowing packages to come so fast could maximize play or joy time. But is it really so great? Us humans have many aspects wrong with us, and one is greed. If a package could come in 15 minutes or less, what's stopping us from buying something, then you play with it for let's say 20 minutes, you get bored and return it, full money guarantee, and buy again, and then repeat. And this might not seem wrong. You're repeatedly giving in to your desire. Your desire is a fragile thing. Give it too much and it sometimes goes wrong. Give it too less and something goes wrong. What I'm trying to say is that the tech is currently ready for fast delivery, but the state of us humans is not. Once we learn to control our desire, then we can have all this fast delivery.
Well done. Oh, there's more? Okay, well done. Ibrahim, I've been hearing about it 6 pages that you were working since morning, so let's see what we got.
Drone deliveries and their impact on consumers. Drones. They help us perform a staggering quantity of tasks, from agriculture to real estate to even military use. But there's one use that could make them very useful in our day-to-day activities. I am talking about using drones to deliver packages. Let's explore the world of delivery drones and look at its implications on consumer habits. Looking at it at surface level, we can see that if these drones were to be utilized for deliveries, it would make the process significantly less time consuming. Along with that, there would also be less manpower required. This translates into companies needing to invest less money into delivering the product, and majority of the budget will be redirected upon the development of the product itself. This will increase the overall quality of the product. All of this will make the company's sales go up. So far we covered the benefits to the manufacturers of the products, but what about the consumers? So what do the drone deliveries have in them for the consumers? Well, if it weren't already evident, faster deliveries mean more accessibility and less time to wait. This can also work at another level. Have you ever ordered groceries from Amazon? The answer is most probably not, due to the reason that if fresh fruits were to take 2 to 3 business days to arrive, they wouldn't be fresh anymore. This is where drones came in. If you could get groceries delivered to your residence in under an hour after ordering it, the food will remain fresh. This is why people will buy more groceries off of Amazon. Finally, drones will pollute the environment significantly lesser than their vehicle counterparts. This makes them more environmentally friendly to use. All of these aside, we simply cannot ignore the impact this will have on consumers. First of all, we'll just get used to the rapid deliveries that the drone makes and start taking it for granted. Once this occurs, we'll grow increasingly reliant on the technology. For example, we will always almost never go out for groceries because they will be delivered right to our doorstep. This is going to affect our lifestyle and health overall because we're not getting the workout. Other problems that might occur is excessive purchasing off the internet. If all of these options are available to us 1 click and 45 minutes away, then we'll definitely overuse that. Another minor problem that might happen is unemployment. Some people who had a job in delivering packages will not be in demand anymore. All of that said, we still have to consider implementing the uses for drone courier services. We can't rule it out just because of some problems. Imagine this: someone is deadly allergic to a substance, and the allergy has been triggered. The human will most probably be in a critical state when the Uber driver arrives with the allergy medication. In this case, using a drone can save this person's life. Also, in Greek mythology, there was something called a Pandora's box. Basically, a woman called Pandora is given this box and told not to open it. Naturally, curiosity gets the better of her and she opens the box. When she does, all the evils from inside the box escape into the world. She slams the box shut, but it was too late. The only thing that remained in the box was hope. While this story might not be true, the message it sends us is clear. There are many things in this world that are capable of being used for evil or like bad, but in the midst of all that, there's hope. We just have to open the box and find it.
Takbir. Well done, buddy. Okay, well done. Very well written. That's human thought. That's not. This is the difference between human thought and AI. Mahad, now how does hold the camera? Mahad, do read your passage. This is human thought. Huge difference, right? Might not be as structured or as magnificent as ChatGPT, but it is real. Very well done. Yes, Hadis.
How will automated drones affect consumerism? If you were to go on Amazon today and be able to get a package delivered via drone straight to your doorstep, that would sound good, right? Well, you should think again, because that could spell out unnecessary problems that don't need to exist. For starters, there would most likely be tons of drones flying around everywhere, and wouldn't really be a pleasant sight to see. Also, with so much drones flying, one can get in the way of the other, and job rates for delivery drivers would go down, and also production rates for trucks would also go down, since there'd be no one to drive them. But there are some good effects about drones delivering a package, such as automation going up. Automation can either be good or bad depending on your view on it, but it's more easier to see the good side of it, with benefits such as in this case being able to stay in your own home while having a drone to do your job for you. But the cons of automation can consist of problems such as: one, automation is hard to program to go exactly our own way. So it can do something like completely indesirable. Two, job rates can plummet down to the point where the only jobs that would be left would to make the machines for the automation.
Okay, well, this is about after. There's a lot of things in there which you kind of started but didn't unpack them. Maybe you were in a rush. There was Minecraft like waiting. But well done. Ayan.
If I were to be a president of drones, the first thing I would do is the idea someone said, but I don't mean to be doing plagiarism, but by doing delivery. It's like if someone bought a package and instead of waiting 3 days for it to arrive, it can come in 1 hour or even less, because it can make people more pumped up. They can be a con towards this, because let's just say it's someone's birthday, and us humans tend to forget it, and it's last moment that you would realize, so that the giver who gives the gift can just easily get the gift and give it to the person's birthday. Now, what's in it for me? Well, you see, I'm also a consumer. I will also buy products which I use. But whenever I buy anything online, like for example, I bought a soccer jersey a few months ago. When I press it and buy it, it releases dopamine in my mind, because I really want to get it. But if it comes in 30 minutes, I'll get more excited. Now, what's in it for society? Well, for society, it's basically what I said, because it will also create dopamine for society. An example is like Uber Eats. When a person buys the food, it's because he's hungry, and when he buys it, it will come in 30 minutes. Instead of saying if the order doesn't arrive in 15 minutes, the order will be free. Barriers. So So there is like a lot of major problems, but I'll be mentioning one, the most common. So for example, it's money. Because how can a typical 12-year-old who goes to an Islamic school possibly get a lot of money to raise this? Because in order for my idea to be successful, I would need money. But you may wonder, why would I need that money? Well, you see, I live in Canada, and if a person places an order in Bangladesh, I can't just deliver it quickly. I would need a plane to do so.
Okay, you kind of merged the first and second question. We'll talk about it after. Hazim, your turn.
I would like to tell you what would I do with a drone.
No,
I
we're
would-
doing the one, what's going to happen if consumers happens once the drone are delivering packages, not the first one, second one.
Okay. There's an issue that people would buy so many things in like huge numbers because like drones like just come and deliver everything. And how would we solve it? To solve it, I would put limits on each product a person should buy. So for example, if a person wants to buy something huge and heavy, it would be the limit of the day because like it takes a lot of money to deliver it. But if the person wants to buy like something small, it would be he could buy many more things because like it's something small. I'm done.
Okay, different size packages will have different impacts. And after that, Ayuba. And that's it, we're done.
Assalamualaikum. It will get out of control very fast, and Amazon will get so much more sales. That will increase it if the products come in less than 1 hour. The places that deliver in less than an hour will gain so much more money. Instead of going out to buy stuff, people will buy online. Now let me explain how people will get in debt. If someone sees something from Amazon and it says coming in a week, they will probably not buy it or have second thoughts. But if they see one that says coming in an hour or less, and if you don't like it, we will pick it up in an hour, in less than an hour. They will press that button. They'll press that button, and they see and it will come in 30 minutes. They see that it will come in 30 minutes. They will buy it. They will buy it to the point they're in debt. They will keep buying it until they're in debt. Different items. There will be drones delivering packages 24/7. People will need to go. If they go outside for like a walk or something, they're just gonna see so many drones flying around, and that's not gonna be very like not nature. Like when you go outside for a walk, you want to see nature sometimes, and that's not gonna be very so much like nature. And that's it.
Okay, that ends it. Thank you very much.